going to get better?
We're going to be going into this match shortly here. I'm getting more and more into this our predictions thing.
Yeah.
I'm getting more and more competitive about it. I'm like,
that's because you're winning.
When he wins,
I'm like, 1-6 today.
I knew it. I am the greatest. Actually, I think what's probably going to happen is now that I've gotten into predicting, it's going to be some kind of artosis.
You're going to start gambling?
I'm going to start gambling.
That's what I thought you were going to say. You're going to start trying to predict sports teams, and you could do it for esports too, I suppose. But
we're going to be going into this next match here, and I don't know, man. I think there might be more people thinking that Seed is going to win this than not. He is a very smart player. It's going to come down to, a best of one, though, right?
Yeah, best of one.
Best of one, you can do anything. Anything.
Yeah, it's going to depend as well, like how safe does Journey play here? Is he prepared for a weird build that might come out of Seed? As we said before, this map kind of does lead to more defensive, longer games that we have seen so far for Legacy of the Void.
All right, our game is ready. Our two players, a lot on the line here. I mean, at this point in time, MVP, they need to even this out.
Yeah, they need this
They
win.
have to. I mean, if MVP is down 0-2, I do not see them recovering.
Then they got to rely on Forte, who is coming out third for them, against Solar, who has been known to be the best Zerg Legacy of the Void so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's super scary, man. So a lot of pressure here on Seed. Let's see if he can do it. All right, over here we have Seed. In the upper right, in the blue, Journey. A good ID.
Yeah, I like Journey. He can relate it to his journey as a pro gamer.
Maybe his journey to the top.
Yeah, that's a good one. Journey taking the road less traveled. Pro gaming definitely not your most standard job, I'd say. Takes a special kind of person.
Not yet, but listen, guys, when robots replace the world, we're going to have nothing left to do but start competing in computer game tournaments, okay? Until eventually we're just battling AIs.
Yeah, well, it's going to be like you have to program your AI, because computing is going to become so strong that no player can actually win.
Well, yeah, and then they're going to have to call, when the supercomputer Skynet is winning all the Starcraft matches around the world, that's when they phone in super pro gamer Tasteless. Tasteless does the craziest cheese. And as Tasteless is beating him, he goes, "Why was I programmed to feel pain?" As like smoke is coming out of there. He's overclocking, trying to stop my wicked strategies.
No one can stop a Tasteless build, let's be real.
Let's be real, man. And then I go, as I'm done, I win, and then I'm actually, not only do I beat the supercomputer, I'm casting it at the same time, like talking about how I'm defeating it. And I'm using misleading casts because the computer's listening. I'm deceiving him that way. And I take my trophy and I ascend into the heavens, and humanity can once again rule the earth.
Well done, Tasteless. Thanks for saving us all.
Somebody has to do it. Okay, so typical of this map, we have the quick expands here. You really can't not expand on this map. First of all, it's easy for them to scout it if you don't. So you're going to be punished for that.
Yeah, and it's like, it's a pretty hard ramp to get up. It's a two-player map. You can get scouted, as you were saying. I think we will very, very rarely see some kind of cheese on this map. Unless you're going up against a player that just doesn't like to scout. You know, you're specifically trying to snipe someone that would never expect you to do it because of the way the map is designed.
Oh, man. I do think you can have a lot of two-base timings, though, on this. Third base is pretty pushable. So we might have a little bit of that coming up here.
Yeah. Well, Robotics going to be coming out here first. Not sure if the Reaper actually saw that. I can actually.
Yeah, let's actually check over here on your PC.
Looks like he didn't, actually. He doesn't know this is coming up. So the Reaper's still alive. He could try to jump up and get a bit more information, but now there are a couple of Adepts that are out on the edges of the base looking to deny that scouting.
Okay, quick Warp Prism. We may see something pretty sneaky coming up here. You got to remember, the main is big enough you can sneak some units in there with Warp-ins. It's not so big that it's like Terran can't find out in time. There are some mains where it's like ridiculously big. But this has been a build that's been popular pre-patch and post-patch.
Yeah. I love the Cyclone. Just wants to be safe here. This map has got a lot of dead airspace to the left of your main and also below your backdoor base. So you just want to keep it there for defense. Make sure that you can push away any Oracle or Warp Prism that does get out.
Okay, he's coming up. Let's see. Now, this is all you need to see, by the way. He doesn't have to see the Warp Prism. He should basically know. Unless it's rain played and he has observers all over the map or something.
Yeah.
Okay, he's coming up now. Now, it's the Cyclone that is the key to holding this off.
Yep, he's got to get that in position and be ready for this. He doesn't know which angle it's going to come from.
Now, a lot of players normally do. Oh, my God, he went by the depot.
Went right by the depot, but it doesn't look like Journey even noticed.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, here we go. 4 Adepts
he's
right
going to
in
get
the
the
back.
Warp in 2. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to get chased out, and then they're going to kill the Cyclone, and then they're going to do the Warp in, maybe. Oh. Okay. Good hold. Third base coming up here. Seed with a, this is all around a very good build. I mean, if you don't kill them, and sometimes you will kill a player just straight up with this, you're at least taking a third base while keeping them pinned down.
Yeah, that's really just what it's about. You pressure, you harass, and then you just expand at the same time with the space that you've given yourself. This is pretty cool, too. Can do a bit of damage to the depot in the front. Liberator is out, so he's going to force the Protoss units back.
All right. Does take out the Observer. One small victory. It's going to make it harder to actually poke up there. And what this is a soft contain. He wants to make sure that Terran can't get below his ramp.
Yeah, but with the tank out, definitely going to help out with pushing that Protoss back.
And I think Protoss might be going back a little bit too quick, but it's okay. Sometimes you stay out there a little bit longer and really try to make them edge out with the tank in the hopes that you can buy a few more seconds before they land that command center. But I think he's afraid of drops or Liberators, for instance.
I'm going to check to see if Seed actually saw that other command center, the other orbital, and yes, he did. He knows that the third orbital is complete for Journey.
Okay, he's coming over here. He's going to take down the debris. Yeah, wants to make sure he has a lot of circulation here. He's already got... Sorry, go ahead, please.
This is exactly what we were talking about in terms of the style of the way we thought this game would be played. Very defensive, you know, a little bit of harass here and there, but really not going to kill your opponent in any way. And you can already see actually double upgrades coming out for Journey.
Yeah,
he says, okay, this game is going long. I need these upgrades as soon as possible.
I think this is the right way to do it because you're not going to push Protoss here.
Yeah,
like
it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Now this is cool, the double Immortal here. He might be trying to go for a tank assassination.
Yeah, he could actually swoop in from the right side. I think he's got an observer near the bottom of the ramp of the main, in fact, so he could try to snipe that. Could also just try to drop in the back door and get some workers.
Whoop. About the tail end of that Marine's life.
Yeah, one sad Marine.
Okay, Journey has actually placed his turrets, like, perfectly. So there's just no harass, really. But he's going to go for it anyways. Hold up, hold up. Okay, he tried to poke in. I think this might be a little bit too ambitious, especially considering that there's a Liberator out here.
Got 4 probes back here. Looks like he's just going to leave or maybe go for the main now. But a pylon is in position, so just going to chill back there for now.
Okay, 1-1 almost done. We're going to see 2-2 start almost instantaneously.
Yeah, no upgrades for the Protoss just yet. Not even a Forge, I don't think.
Oh my god, I think you're right. There is no forge. But he's going for the adept attack speed upgrade here. And even though there's 1-1, it's possible that Protoss's army combo is just going to be too strong for Terry to deal with head on. Now, he can pick up an escape with this, but you got to be careful because Blink is done. Wait, Blink is done, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, Blink's done.
Blink is done, all right. Oh, this is weird.
So he's just going to use adept attack speed and the Blink to try to attack the... Wow, he's got a sick amount of units.
Oh my god, he's going to try to break him right here, right now. Scanning, adepts, LOLing.
Adepting.
Adepting. Okay, here we go.
Just running on in, and there's so many Immortals protected in the back, and all those upgrades aren't really helping out Journey here. He just doesn't have enough stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be the game, I think. That's like way too much. That is just like, whoa.
Whoa.
All right, he's going to try to hang on here, but I do not believe that that is a realistic thing.
Yeah, nice try with the tank, just trying to hold on for now, but he's lost so many SCVs, has no way to really deal with this gigantic Protoss army.
Yeah, he could lose the Warp Prism. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to make anything for the rest of the game because there's just no way to stop this. It's too much, and that's going to even this out. 1-1.
Yeah, Widowmine does hit, but not really going to make much of a difference here. 56 SCVs have died.
And yeah, I mean, I think we're
GG.
watching Journey kind of digest that loss here.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Seed, proving to the world he is still a formidable opponent.
Yeah, really nice job.
Ain't no has-been.
Using that map really well to his advantage, you know, just harassing, not letting Journey get his third base early was really nice. Even though the Orbital was up and he had a lot of SCVs, he wasn't able to mine from there for a long time, whereas Seed was, and he got way, way far ahead. It looked like also Journey wasn't really prepared for the attack. He had half his army out in the map looking for a fourth base and just was not ready for that.
Yeah, he wasn't really being hyper-vigilant. By the way, that timing attack, that is even during the last patch, people were doing that. I mean, that's really common for Protoss to do, and it doesn't seem like Journey was going to acknowledge that that was actually a risk. Maybe he could hold that if he had his whole army back there with everything at once.
Yeah, it would have been close. You know, if he could protect the tanks with a bigger ball of Marine Marauder, possibly.
Okay, we're going to go on to game number 3 now. I'm glad to see that, you know, MVP is starting to be able to at least hold their own here. I was a little bit worried this might be a 3-0. Journey here, clearly salty now that he lost that match. That was not the game he wanted to play. Don't worry, we're not done yet. We'll be going to game 3 after this short break.